Okay, I'm gonna show you the unfiltered view of my office because it's not pretty in here, and today is the day I'm finally redoing my bookshelves. It's a mess. Take a look. Okay, so here is my office in all its messy glory. We need to do a bookshelf reorganization today. So this is the clutter that accumulates because I don't have enough room on my bookshelves. I need help. Everything is just kind of crammed in here. Any extras that I get are just thrown in the top. I feel like I can't display any of my nicer books. There's just not enough room. I mean, I have overflow here. This shelf is filling up my fantasy. I can't even add another book over here. So today we're gonna be remedying this. So this is the bookshelf I will be moving my books to. I think what I've decided is I'm going to put my 5-star reads on this shelf. So I'm going to load up my 5-star reads on this shelf. I think I'm going to put all my favorite books here. It is a prominent spot in my bedroom. My reading chair's over there, so I'll get to see all my beautiful books. Another idea I had was to run a plug behind this bookshelf so I can have my Kindle charger on the bookshelf and just set my Kindle here when I'm not using it. How often does that happen? I'm always have my Kindle on me. So now is the fun part where I get to pull the books from the shelf and decide what goes on here. Let's do this. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I want to put all my favorite books on that other bookshelf. I'd love to find a way to display the nicer books because I have all these great books with sprayed edges or they're just beautiful and they're kind of hidden on this bookshelf. Like, I can't display any of these. Let's see, I'd also like to display like my 5-star reads. Like, look at this beautiful copy of The Nightingale just sitting here wasted on the shelf. So let's pull some of my favorites, I guess sort them from there. All right, we are going to start at the very top. This was originally where I was putting my dark romance books and it kind of just got mixed up, so I'd love to take some of my favorite series and move them over there. I mean, look at this beautiful sprayed edge metallic copy. I'd love to bring that. Do I bring this? Do I bring the whole series? Or do I just bring one, the one that's out, or do I bring the whole series? This is going to be the question. Okay, I'm on a step stool right now at the top of my bookshelf, looking at pulling these down. I think I'm gonna try to bring the prettier versions of this series instead of the whole series. This is kind of gonna be the display shelf. So definitely gonna bring Butcher and Blackbird. I mean, look at that beauty. I'll just bring the one until, I'll just slowly add to the series as they come in. Do I bring all of Allie Hazelwood? The reason I have these books is because of how much I love them all. Do I just bring the nicer ones? This is where it gets hard. I think I'm gonna bring all of Allie. She deserves some shelf space. Because I haven't read all of hers yet, so we're gonna move her as well. That means if I move Butcher and Blackbird, I definitely need to move Lights Out. Definitely one of my favorites needs to go on the favorite shelf. Okay, and then we have some new ones that I haven't got to yet. We'll do that one. I'm anticipating organizing this shelf by genre, so let's do, I think that's it for my top shelf. Let's bring some of the prettier versions down. Like, absolutely a 5-star for me. Love this one. That one must go. This version of Beach Read, so beautiful. We've got A Big Funny Story. I mean, it can go with this one, right? It's cute. It can go. I'll allow it. And I've got... What do we think? Both of them? We'll bring it and see what it looks like. I mean, I'm loving these. Yes, thriller, yes. Love this one. This audiobook was fantastic. Read this as an ARC. Look how cute that is. Okay. Now we've got the prettier ones down. This is going to be a whole reorganization. All right, let's move down to the thrillers. Okay, one of my biggest dilemmas on the thriller shelves is what do I do with Kristen Hanna? Now, I know Kristen Hanna is not a thriller, but I'm telling you, my bookshelf was a mess. So I need to pull her off for sure because she is not in the thriller genre. Do I pull all of her books and put it on the good bookshelf? Because so far, everything I read from her is top tier. She is an instant buy. But I only have one special edition copy. And she has a lot of books, and I'm anticipating getting more. Maybe I just bring my 2 favorites. Let's go with that. Let's just bring the 2 favorites. Maybe we can go for there. This whole thing might change. I might just totally redo the whole thing after I decide all this. Okay. 5 stars for sure going. 5 stars. We're bringing it. What else? Okay, Lisa Jewell. I love her. Let's bring a couple of hers. The Family Remains and The Family Upstairs are my favorite from hers. They do not look the same. They are not from the same publisher. But we're bringing it. So, I'll leave the rest of hers. Then I have some cool copies from Geneva Rose. I think that one has to go. And this one from Geneva. This one is so cool. Look at this handprint on the side. So cool. And then I have my special edition Verity copy. I guess I'll put that with the other Colleen Hoovers from the other shelf. That might be it from this one. I have a lot of historical fiction. Okay, and then I have this whole shelf under here that is packed with books that I haven't got to because I don't know where to put them. I have not organized them at all. So this one from Aardvark Book Club, really good. It's going on the shelf. Ooh. Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Loved this one. Also, the audiobook is in his voice. It's amazing. I have a handful of books that I haven't read yet that I guess can go up here. I know this book was hit or miss. I loved A Little Life. I loved the emotion in it. I like to feel something when I read. So this one was phenomenal. Had to read a romance after that because it was so hard. And then, okay, we've got some YA. We've got, I mean, I love Stephen King. I don't know if he's display worthy. Let's move on to fantasy. Okay, we are once again at the top of my bookshelf. And I debated my Sarah J. Maas collection. I think I'm just going to bring Throne of Glass, though, because I have these Etchings Press covers on them. And so they're really pretty, and I feel like they're just not getting the attention they deserve up here. On the other hand, I really want to bring my Guild series because they have the gold edges. I don't know, Two Loves. How do you pick? How do you pick? I don't know. I don't know what I have room for. I could do just those 2 series on a fantasy shelf. We might just bring it all. We might just do the whole Guild series and Throne of Glass. I'm one of those people that preferred Throne of Glass to ACOTAR, so ACOTAR and Crescent City, number 3 for me. You're gonna stay here, so sorry about that. So Guild, we're going. We've got a lot of big, chunky books in this series. Go into the shelf. We're gonna take 4th Ring series, keep it here. Divine Rivals, I'm sure. Song of Achilles, yes, for sure. And then I have special edition copies of Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I think those need to go because I also have the regular copies. Let me show you. Here's my special edition Six of Crows versus the regular Six of Crows. Look at this. It's like gold foil. Needs to go on the shelf. I loved the Spell Shop, this fantasy. Also, it's super cute. I think I need to put my fancy Quicksilver with the sprayed edges. Also, I love that I can change the cover. I'm one of those people that I don't like the man on the cover, so I love that I can change it. That's a lot of fantasy. What else should I display? I mean, also a 5-star series for me. I think it has to go too. It needs to. Now we are on the 2nd level of my fantasy, and I'm starting to get the feeling that I'm not going to have enough room on my shelves for what I want to display and my favorites. So I might end up bringing all of these out there and then bringing them back. We'll see. I am obsessed with the Unmaking of June Farrow, so this has to go for sure. And then I have my Barnes & Noble copies of One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. These are gorgeous. They need to go. This bookshelf is going to be a lot of hardcover. Okay, I also have these foil editions of The Veiled Kingdom and The Undead Hair. And the 3rd one is coming in soon. I think these should be displayed. Look how pretty they are. I just got these in the mail the other day. I have not read them yet, but they're also a special edition. Hopefully they make a 3rd one. They make, is it Oathbound? In the nice covers. Do I take these? Or do I take Hunger Games? Or both. Do we have enough room on this shelf? I don't know. We'll see. Here's what we got to fit on the shelf. Hopefully there's room. We have lots of pretty books here. And now the fun part to arrange them. So it's been most of the day. The kids are home from school, but the shelf is complete. You want to check it out? We've got the romance. Got my Kindle charger with my Kindle because she needs to be included. Got some general fiction, historical fiction, kind of a mix on this shelf. And then we've got fantasy. There's a 4th book coming in the set, so this is perfect. I can add that in real easy. And then you gotta have Addie LaRue down here. I did get the whole Throne of Glass down here. And then we've got kind of the randoms, a little bit of YA, my favorite romantasy series, and I've got space for more. Here's how she's looking. I'm excited. I want to get some plants or something for on top, but it's perfect. So now I'm left with this in here. It's a mess. Books have been taken out. This whole, all of this needs to be redone. It's just like, what? So this is about to be the second half of the project. I need to reorganize these shelves, give myself some more space, some more room. I'd love to have these bottom bookshelves open again so I can continue to use them and fill up more space. I also have a whole bunch of books that I'm getting rid of and selling, and so those need to go and get out of here. And we got room for more books. I think I've done what I can do, and here is the final result of my office. It's not 100% organized, but some of the genres, I don't have enough books, so they're kind of by themselves. That's a problem for another day. That's a book haul video. So here's what we're working with. So this over here is where I have the fantasy. I took Throne of Glass from up there and just kind of put some tall hardbacks up there. And then this fantasy shelf kind of got combined with the YA fantasy, so that's kind of all squished together. I've got my Holly Renee inspired cup for my bookmarks. And then down here is the most messy cabinet to me, because we have like some YA books I read like as a kid, Wrinkle in Time, if you ever read that. I have some memoirs, I have some inspirational books, and then from here over are books that I'm either selling or getting rid of. A couple of books that I'm not sure about, some learning books for me. And then I did finally get this cleared out down here so it's not as hectic and stressful for me. Shout out to my dog that passed away in November. Gotta have a little picture of her. And so now my desk is clean because I don't have all the clutter from the sides just kind of spilling over. And we also have got way more room down here. This has kind of become random too. I've got some Stephen King down here and just some odds and ends. Love having the space. And then this shelf got combined, and so I kind of moved the remaining Kristen Hanna books just kind of on the side. This was a series that was gifted to me. I have not read yet. And then we've just got the mismatch of general fiction right here. I do have some general fiction up here as well, but most of it is romance of some sort or another. And then this shelf is probably the one that stayed the same the most. I did add some Colleen Hoover up there, but other than that, that shelf is pretty much the same. So thank you so much for helping me organize. It was a whole day for me, and I feel so much better. I don't know about you, but when things are organized, I feel better. My spirit feels more at calm. My heart feels more at peace. And now I can be in my office and not be stressed out about books everywhere. And I have room for more. Thanks for joining.